This is Mini World, China's terrible Minecraft ripoff. And I'm not saying ripoff like funny YouTube clickbait word, I mean they were literally sued for being too similar. Considering there are so many other games similar to Minecraft, and this is the one in particular that got sued, I really didn't know what to expect downloading this game. But while waiting for it to download, I checked the reviews and was surprised to see that some people are calling it better than Minecraft. Not as good as Minecraft, better than Minecraft. Looking at the Steam photos, I'm not sure how that's the case, it just looks like a generic copy to me. So I'm really wondering what they're seeing that I'm not. To figure out if it really is better than Minecraft, I'm going to need to compare them. I'm gonna first test out the single player experience, try out the co-op survival, and subject myself to multiplayer, if the Chinese bootleg game even has any. So let's see, and black screen, fuck! I haven't even started the game yet, and I already need to open up forums looking for an answer of which there are none. Thankfully, my big brain came to the rescue, and after some troubleshooting, restarting, I did manage to get it running. Oh. Okay, finally. To my surprise, when launching the game, instead of being guided into creating a single-player world, I was prompted to join community servers. Ah, no. So I guess this answers the multiplayer question, in which it does seem to have an online player base. But I thought it'd be best to start out with single-player survival just to check out if the base game is anything like Minecraft. Immediately, I can already tell you Minecraft doesn't have cutscenes. It's actually very awkward because it seems they forgot to add sound, and I don't want to watch this in silence, so skip. What the fuck? Once I actually got into the game, my first observation is that it looks exactly like Minecraft. Well, actually, to be more specific, it looks like those Minecraft ripoffs back in the early 2010s. Kinda like Castle Miner on Xbox that try to make the graphics look better to distract you from the fact it's a Minecraft ripoff. It also just kinda has that vibe to it, you know, other than just the graphics, like that ripoff vibe. One thing that I've noticed is that even without punching a single block, I was already given an axe, a torch, a medkit, and a whole-ass chicken drumstick. I guess China doesn't want me to starve in the first 5 minutes, which is very hospitable. I do what you would normally do in Minecraft and chop down a tree. But when I tried to craft some wooden boards, my dumbass couldn't figure out how to do it. Because I was overlooking the crafting menu, which is in a completely different window. It's separate, it's a different thing, what the fuck? So while I was dicking around trying to figure out how the wood works, I opened my so-called mall menu. And in this so-called mall menu is a bunch of skins and a bunch of microtransactions. Oh, you can buy skins because of course you can. I guess the Chinese figured it out too, huh? Time to get myself a skin! They even tried convincing me by explaining that the skins are visible to other players. Like, you know, duh, that's kind of the whole point. And to make things even more interesting, the skins were for guns. Like guns! In a Chinese Minecraft ripoff game, there's guns! This did kind of admittedly intrigue me. I don't know how, but we'll definitely get our hands on them. We'll leave that for later though, and right now do stuff the good old-fashioned Minecraft way. When I finally figured out how to use the crafting menu, I made a pickaxe, went straight to digging, and found diamonds, or so I thought. Turns out it's something called flammable ice. I don't know how ice can be flammable, but I guess the Chinese invented something new. Actually, never mind, it's coal. It's this game's version of coal. After my mining session, right around the corner, I found a house, and it's not like a whole village, it's just a house, but it's definitely something. It even has a campfire and this fancy lantern, which is now mine. Now, whoever was living in this house was definitely hiding something, because right under the house, I find what looks to be like a Chinese spy router. When I get close to it, it says it's a Star Station console. I have no idea what that means, but it politely gives me a few options to select from. Not sure what to do, I chose the option to check the equipment, and it tells me the numbers of teleporters is currently 0. Wait, teleporters? Damn! China must have some really advanced technology. They're hiding their advanced tech in the forest. But in all seriousness, why the fuck is the first thing we find in like the Minecraft ripoff a teleporter? Well, anyways, since I don't know how to activate the teleporter, my first priority is making a base before night comes. Because we all know there's gonna be like zombies or some shit. So I think back to when I first started playing Minecraft in like 2012, and I did exactly the same method, which was to make a hole in the mountain and then just close it off. I slapped down a crafting table to see what I could actually build, and at first I was really disappointed when I saw that I could only craft a handful of wooden items. But turns out the Chinese decided to make up for that because I can craft like spike traps and jet engines and oxygen generators and magical staff, a breeding device. At this point, I don't know what game I'm playing anymore. This just feels like I'm staring at like the homepage of TEMU. So at this point, I needed some emotional support. So I forced my editor to come play this game with me. But to even play with him, I needed to figure out how the multiplayer works, so I watched some tutorials and I finally got him to join my world. Why are you in the ocean?
I'm not.
Wait, where are you? Oh, you see me. You see me.
Do I?
Okay, hold on. That means I'm Hey!
Hello.
No, don't do that. It's a rhinoceros. It's gonna... Is that how water works?
I don't think so.
So at least we know the co-op works in this game, and honestly, it wasn't even that hard. I'm honestly pretty sure that this rip-off Minecraft game has better networking than most AAA games right now. God, that's so sad to think about. So anyways, now there are 2 of us to witness the absolute horrors of this ecosystem. What is this? Come here. What are you? You a witch? Why are these purple now? Why are these animals purple? Oh god, please help. We discovered all sorts of things, like these weird tribal human bird creatures that pissed me off and killed me several times, one-eyed freaks, funky dodo birds, and whatever the hell this is. Like, honestly, it is a lot, and I think that a lot of what's in the game is here just to be different. For example, somehow while exploring, I got bubblegum. I have no idea how, but I did, so naturally I ate the strange bubblegum and gained the ability to fly. Why was this in the game? Well, for the same reason, the game has items that are well polished and other items that look busted as fuck. It's all here, I think, because the developers just need to continually add shit to make their child player base not leave. Anyways, because of the developers just continually adding shit, that makes wandering around and playing this like regular Minecraft kind of a trap. There are way more mobs than in vanilla Minecraft, and they all want me dead, especially this annoying little motherfucker right here. Now, eventually we did wander deep enough to find the main task. Oh, defeat the void. Oh, and he gives you instructions. So press B, go to target, and then click defeat the void. And it tells you how to do it. Or at least how we're supposed to do it. So we did figure out there is a boss and a story to this game, but considering I can barely survive in the cave, I didn't think we were ready for that, and also I just didn't kind of want to do it. I decided we needed to speed up the process of exploring what this game actually has to offer. So I left the survival world and I went to go create a creative world. And oh boy, okay, alright. So opening the creative menu is kind of a nightmare. Unlike Minecraft where things are neatly organized, this is just random splatter of every block. Though, amongst those blocks, I do find the greatest item of all time. A basketball. Or more specifically, a basketball jersey, which allows you to block, pick up the ball, and literally just play basketball. So you already know that I immediately decided to build a basketball court, but while I'm building, I happen to glance at the gun section in the menu, and sitting right there, clear as day, is a literal minigun. Why is there a minigun next to the sports equipment? Because it's badass, why not? Even though this is a Chinese game, I'm fairly certain this is more of an American game than a Chinese one at this point. Because look at this, I'm literally playing basketball in Ripoff Minecraft right now, and I'm having fun. Considering the closest thing to this in Minecraft is throwing an egg, I'd say Mini World takes a point here. Unfortunately, throwing a ball in Mini World isn't exactly easy, partially because the backboard we made had no collision, so no one scored anything. But considering I made the closest shot, you could probably call me the new Jeremy Lin. We did fiddle around a bit more, experimenting with different items, and guess what? You literally won't believe what this game has to offer. What do you think it is? More sports equipment? A better looking user interface? No. Don't get ahead of yourself now. You see, this is a Chinese game we're playing. So yes, we can go to the moon. That's right. We could SpaceX our asses onto another planet, technically a satellite, which is fucking awesome. Jesus Christ. Okay, so basically in this game, this is like the equivalent to the end dimension. There is apparently a boss here, which we found after the fact, but at the time, we just dicked around enlightening the aliens with like Beethoven and traditional Chinese melodies. Oh my god, I'm Chinese. Hey, honestly, these guys are probably the cutest things in the entire world. They're so adorable, and if I'm gonna be honest, they're kind of making Mini World come out ahead right now, just because of how creative and adorable this is. Like, the art style by itself is pulling a lot of weight. Yeah, it does kind of feel off-brand, but in actuality, if you allow yourself to enjoy the art style, it's actually quite nice. The design of the animals and the nature and even the sound design is really something different. And while getting B-roll for the game, we spent a lot of extra time also discovering new blocks. We had pirate ships, roller coasters, and even fucking techno blocks. They even allow you to make your own mobs in this game, and it makes it so obvious that the developers want you to customize not only your in-game game, like the environment around you, but the game itself. Like, the biggest tell that they want you to be creative, for me at least, is that they have an item in the game that also acts like that one modded item in Minecraft. The item where you can copy and paste and build large chunks of blocks super easily. I know that it's very common when doing doing professional builds in Minecraft, but the fact that it's in the base game here is insanely awesome. Like, there's so much that I could see people doing in this game that they can't do in Minecraft, but none of this compares to the community servers. Like, oh my god, alright, so time for the community servers, just all that. So after claiming the moon for China, I decided to leave my creative world to go check out the multiplayer servers. And guys, honestly, I did not expect this. There are a bunch of weird servers, or like game modes. I'm talking crazy. Zombie Fight, CSGO, Assault Athletics, something called Flickmaster. For a moment, I thought I was like playing Roblox. Like, what is this shit? Honestly, it got me thinking that they're probably pushing these community servers so hard because of the Minecraft lawsuit. Maybe they just want to be more like Fortnite now or something. But anyways, when I checked the ranking page, one server caught my eye. Fucking to steal a brain rot. You can't escape it. That shit's in every fucking game. So I decided to try it. You know, there's a guy in there. Bro's name is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, so I had to join him to keep him company. But god, that was a mistake. Like, loading in, my eyes are immediately assaulted. Everything is oversaturated. There's text and numbers everywhere across the screen. It feels like I'm having a fucking seizure. This whole experience was pretty scary, especially for my frame rate. My only consolation was that there's some Spanish guy in chat, so I try to befriend him to take my mind off of all of this. But yeah, you didn't respond to me, so you know, I was kind of alone in this server. I probably left with some sort of PTSD. Anyways, next up, better note, right? So I joined a game mode called Prison Run. I honestly thought this was gonna be like Jail Escape or whatever, where like one side is the cops and you're in prison, but no, it's just like parkour. Surprisingly, I see a bunch of people playing it, which is more reassuring than last time. I mean, it was mid. There was some like Ripoff Minecraft characters. I got pissed off a few times, and yeah, there's not much else to say about it. You guys suck. Why is it that hard to do parkour? Come on. Fuck! Okay, at least I respawn here. Oh, okay, that was on me. But because the parkour was so mid, I wanted to try a different game mode. So I decided to join that Flickmaster thing, and I could tell you right now that was probably the best decision I've ever made in my entire life. There's actual people playing it, and I fucking steamrolled the server. I'm so goddamn good at this, nobody can kill me. Like, I'm just spawn camping everyone. This is probably the best fucking game mode in the entire game. This is the best thing in the world. This is just great. This is great. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Not even the people that helped me make these videos, like Daniel and King. These two motherfuckers think that I didn't do good on this game mode. I did. I got so many kills. I'm the best killer. I get all of the kills. I fucking steamroll kids. And speaking of my team, it takes a lot of passion and effort to make these videos, so subscribing really does help. Plus, I have a Discord server, and I fuck around in it, and I hang out with people, so you can come join and talk to me. Anyways, despite how good I am at Flickmaster, remember how at the start of the video I said that the creators of this game got literally sued by Minecraft? I mean, yeah, playing it now, it makes perfect sense. Like, it was obviously going to be a Minecraft ripoff, but it was actually weirdly more experimental than I would have thought. And it was actually quite a lot of fun. And I can't believe I'm about to say this. However, in my personal opinion, hear me out, I think it's more fun than Minecraft. Even modded Minecraft. But hold on, hear me out. Just give me 1 second. Jesus Christ, you're already fucking commenting, dude. What the fuck? I'm saying that because I think that despite everything that Minecraft has to offer, there are fundamental differences like art style, mobs, the cuteness to the game, the vastness of the items and the blocks that separate it from Minecraft. I think even with mods, you're a lot more capable in Mini World to be creative than in Minecraft. Like, hate all you want, from my opinion, even my editor greatly disagrees with me. But while you guys struggle to make your like 250th redstone calculator, this guy's making fucking spider mechs. Look at that. Whoa, that's cool. Plus, Minecraft is paid, while this isn't. So for a lot of people, this makes the experience a lot more accessible, which I'm all for. On the Mini World Discord, it seems the developers are pretty active and they're running events and updating the game, and that's great. But all I've heard from Minecraft lately is that they added spears and that Minecraft YouTubers can't count past 18. So yeah, admittedly, I had fun playing the game. Don't even try. Don't even try. Don't even try. Do it. Knife me. What? That's bullshit hit detection. And I fucking steamrolled the server. I'm so goddamn good at this.